This week on Xenomania, join us as we head into the snack food aisle of your local grocery store for a taste we just can't get enough of. And that is the stuff. Along the way, you'll find out why they call him Mo, and you'll get three exciting top fives. This is Xenomania.
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Just can't get enough of the stuff.
I
The
like a little
stuff.
redux there.
Hey, The Stuff is a great movie. The first time watch, I am very disappointed that it has taken me how long now? Like,
Your
was it
entire
like
life.
about
Yeah.
30? Yeah, 30. No,
Yeah,
30 years. 30
Movie's
years?
been out,
you.
40?
movie's been out longer than Ryan's been out.
Yeah,
Yep.
like 46 years? No, 40 years, right? Something
Came
like
out in
that.
85,
I was
41 years.
2.
41.
I was 2 years old. That was a good year. 85. I remember it well. Put
WrestleMania.
sugar on my Cheerios that year.
Sugar
Just-
on your Cheerios and Roundup in your coffee.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, we're gonna get into the roundup parallels shortly, everybody. But yeah, this is Xenomania. We're gonna be talking about this stuff. You guys better be excited because it's a damn good movie.
You know what?
Damn.
It's an underrated movie, I feel, because
I
it it starts off with like the acting's okay, but then it builds up and you start liking the characters. You're kind of getting in, like, you're backing up their cause, you're backing up the story. It gets into it for like a B movie. It's pretty deep about corporate
Mhm.
greed, as
I don't
we're
even know if
saying
I
and
would call
stuff.
it a B movie back then. Would
I-
this be considered a B movie back then?
I
Kind
would
of. I
think
mean, that
so.
Larry Cohen wasn't getting like big time properties or anything or big time budgets. So this is
Yeah.
probably
firmly a
B
B.
even then. But I mean, that's Larry Cohen. He's one of those guys that always got so much more out of stories and productions than you thought possible. Like his whole career
I
was
just-
that.
The number of sets and stuff like that was what popped out to me. You know, like their corporate headquarters and they're in the
Mhm.
factory and they're at the mines. I was like, there's a lot going on here. Figured it cost
Yep.
a little bit of money. This stuff. So
I don't.
is
I
this
don't
stuff
think it's a
fluff,
huge budget.
guys? Is this
1.7 million.
That's it. 1.7 million to make this. That's it.
Yep, 1.7
That's
million,
They did a good job.
I mean,
which is
when
over
you
a
think
billion.
about it,
Yeah.
there's some names in there, but they're not really names that were that big at that point in time. Like I think Paul
Paul
Sorvino
Sorvino.
was
The lead.
Sorvino,
Yeah.
Danny Aiello were both kind of big, but they weren't into that much, so you didn't have to pay them.
Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was shocked that the lead was as good as he was. When I started watching it, I was like, all right, this guy's gonna be a big stinker because he's just such a weird. He's like he's not a
Yeah.
tool or anything, but he's an awkward leading man, and he
Mo.
just leans into it so hard, and it works great.
Yep. David
money.
Mo Rutherford. Why do they call
Mo
him
money.
Mo?
Because you want
Because
Mo.
every time you give him money, he always wants more.
Between that and chocolate chip, was that it?
Chocolate
Chip
chip
Charlie.
Charlie.
Chocolate chip Charlie. I was like, this movie's out of control.
Chocolate
That
Chip
role is so great.
Charlie, played by Garrett Morris, who one of the few actors I've seen not particularly like working for Larry Cohen.
Really, he did not like it.
He's never outright said it. He did one of those in an interview. My mama taught me not to say something about somebody if I didn't have something nice to say, kind of thing. Which
Got
is
it.
really, I think I understand it too, because he wasn't Larry Cohen's choice.
Oh,
Okay.
Larry Cohen wanted a young, pre-coming to America Arsenio Hall.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I mean, that would have been the choice, though.
That would have been cool,
Still,
especially for the
That would've been a
time.
cool choice. But I think an older guy works.
It did work. He crushed that part.
It's also Garrett
So-
Morris, and Garett
Yeah.
Morris is an underrated actor. He's just great. I mean,
He's in a bunch. Was he in Crocodile Dundee too? I don't know if he was actually. Maybe not.
I remember him
He was
from
in
the
a he
Jeffersons.
was in a lot.
Jamie
Oh,
Foxx
yeah.
show.
Car wash.
Yeah, yes.
Car wash, my guy over here. That's elite ball knowledge right there, John, as the kids would say.
I mean, listen, I'm cheating a little bit. I have his filmography up.
You don't confess to less, bro. They don't need to know that.
We'll just erase that.
He was a cab driver in Ant-Man also.
Yes, he
Sick.
is. Which you have not
Cool.
seen probably because you're against Marvel.
No, I saw up to that point. The last one I saw was the one after the snapping everybody out of existence thing.
And so you saw Infinity War and then you stopped before Endgame?
No, I saw that one after the snapping everyone out of Endgame. That was like
Okay.
18 hours long or something. I was like, no, I'm pretty done with this stuff. This is a lot of time to invest. I could watch
3 hours.
I could watch 2 movies like The Stuff in that period of time.
Fair. It's fair.
And I'd be a lot happier. So
I like
Well, 3 movies.
just to vector us away from the MCU. I liked how they began the stuff with like the isolation vibes, the family, the kid stuck with his and everything. They started out pretty funny, like Tremor style too. The guy's like, "What's this stuff?" And it's coming bubbling out of the ground.
Yeah.
And then they
weird.
just steamroll right into it. They don't waste time.
It's bubbling out of the ground, and this dude thinks the best thing to do is taste it.
That was the
Exactly.
best. I was like dying when I watched this. I was very sick watching this movie. And I made it through the entire thing. I had to pause it a few times to like go puke and stuff. But other than that, I made it through in one sitting and I enjoyed it thoroughly the entire time. And that right there, like that was probably my first smile in 72 hours when he just reaches down and touches it. It's like, no,
Mhm. Yep.
what are you doing?
It's like
Puts
what
it right
you
in his
don't
mouth.
do in a horror movie, and like
In any movie.
it's
Don't get the
bubbling
white
out the
viscous
ground.
liquid out of the ground and put it directly in your mouth.
Yeah, in real life, if
No.
it's coming out of the ground, don't put it in your mouth. Like,
No,
you
please
gotta
don't.
check that. If you don't
No.
know what it is, don't put it in your mouth.
And then, as one might expect, addicted instantly.
Instant.
Yep.
Instant addiction.
And they put a name
Um,
on it and they call it the stuff.
And
Yep.
that's that. So, of course, corporate America gets their hands on it. They throw it into Greek yogurt containers. Looks like ricotta cheese, actually, is what it reminded me of. And they mass produce and sell, and everybody starts eating the stuff.
Yep. I've always thought of this stuff as like Killer Cool Whip.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a good way to think of it.
it's like the jiggle and stuff. It's like it looks like
Mhm.
Cool Whip. Probably was Cool
I
Whip.
kind of got
It
fluff
might
out
have
of it.
been. Yeah, I see the fluff too.
Fluffernutter.
Fluff, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Especially when
shaving.
it's coming out of the mattress and things like that. It's like,
Mhm.
"Ooh,
I
trippy."
have it
When
puffs out.
when the stuff starts to move, that's when like that's the warning sign. Like, let's not eat this anymore.
Now they're like devouring it. Nom 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 nom.
Had, like,
Jason's the only one that figures it out for a while.
Yeah, he
Yeah, the
does.
kid is. It's always a kid.
But it's accident, He just wanted a late night snack. And all he does
Mhm.
is
He
open the
saw it
fridge and
moving.
he sees it just dancing. It's just doing a
Yeah.
little wave. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
No John Goodman. No dancing.
And his dad, doesn't his dad like kind of beat him a little bit right after he
Yeah.
catches him at the fridge? Like that's very 1985. He's like, hey,
Yeah, oh,
hey,
yeah.
see, Rah.
Hey, what
Smacks him
in the
around a little
fridge?
bit.
Whack.
Go
Go back
back
to
to
bed.
The fridge door
Whack.
open for 40 seconds, and you got to fetch a switch.
And then it's like it's so 80s. It's not over in the morning either. Because
Mm-mm.
at breakfast, he's still taking the cheap shots at the kid for being up in the middle of the night looking for something to eat.
Yeah, they didn't let it go. You're right about that too.
Yeah.
You're giving me PTSD actually. So
Yeah.
It's like the old.
Me too. My own
Yeah.
trauma's there too.
So the kid refuses to eat the stuff because he saw it moving, but the rest of the family's on board big time, and they kind of take a break from him and them for a little bit, and they explore what's going on with this private investigator style guy. But he's not. He's like a corporate fixer.
Yep.
He's a corporate spy.
Corporate spy.
They-
Which is the
he's
coolest
for-
job ever, apparently.
Ex FBI current corporate spy, and he is hired by the snack food consortium to figure out a way to bring the stuff down because it's cutting into their profits.
I mean, it was probably cutting into every food source's profits by that point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then he goes immediately to the marketing exec and starts flirting with her shamelessly, like
Mhm.
James Bond style,
Yep.
and it works. 1985, everybody, it just works. He's like, "Hey, I'm tall and I have money," and she's like, and they become a thing instantaneously. But yeah, that's kind of like where the journey goes, and then it just turns sort of into an almost like a whodunit style, not a whodunit, but like a private detective style sort of investigation
Mhm.
where they're just going from place to place, figuring more out about the stuff.
Yep. Yep. He meets up with the fallen corporate executive, Chocolate Chip Charlie,
That's the best.
whose family sold his company right out from under him,
It's just
whose
messed up.
hands are registered as deadly weapons.
Yeah, he's got all the lines. Charlie.
Master of
Yeah,
Kung Fu.
Yeah, good old Chocolate Chip Charlie.
It's
And-
kind of difficult at times while watching this to like pinpoint why it's so good. Like right up to when you get right up to Chocolate Chip Charlie, you're watching and you're going, "This is a good movie. Like I'm enjoying this thoroughly," but you can't really figure out why. There's elements of a bunch of other things that you've experienced before in it. The jingles, anything super 80s is always fun. And 85 is like we've talked about this before, where the 80s don't really start until 1983. That's like late 70s up to that point.
Mhm.
Same way the 90s don't start until like 1993.
Mhm.
But when you're in 85, you're in prime neon parachute pants 80s. And they capture that pretty well in this.
They do, and some of the cultural icon touchstone people pop up in there, like Clara Peller, you know, sort of reprising "Where's the beef" with "Where's the stuff," with
Where's the stuff?
Abe Vigoda playing his typical cranky, beleaguered husband.
Yep.
Yep.
Didn't they have like a news? Didn't they have a TV personality do a plug for the stuff as well? Was it like the Tonight Show or something?
Some similar. Some
Yeah,
Forget
similar.
exactly who it was. Could have been the
Yeah.
news, but I'm not sure which one. But it was definitely a real personality
Mhm.
in the movie, and I don't know how they pulled that off with their $1.7 million budget.
I mean, that's the thing that I go back to with Garrett Morris and Larry Cohen is he might have just asked those people to do it. People liked working for him, so it's weird that this one person did not.
There's always that guy.
Yeah. I just have to believe that it was a result of not being the first choice, and Larry Cohen probably didn't hide it.
He's probably been passed over as the first choice in a million projects.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing that's the only reason, because it's him. He's a backup guy,
Sadly.
not Don Cheadle. We're talking about here.
No. Not Denzel.
Denzel, not the guy. Not the guy. But even like he's not even like the number 2 guy. He's not like your
He's like the 4.
Del
Which is
Toro or
sad.
something like that. Yeah, it's true though.
You
about right.
know. But you're seeing how the stuff captures the 80s perfectly, and it does. And that's what I think brings, people who lived through the 80s or lived during that time more to this movie is a familiarity.
Yeah.
Because of the colors, and it's like also a good beat too. Like the story, like an hour and a half, but it doesn't feel like an hour and a half. It goes
No,
quick.
it's
And
a very tight hour and a half. And so on the Arrow release, there's a 30-minute longer cut.
Ooh.
I watched it.
Does it add?
There's more of the non-story elements to it. There's more of the commercials and the music and that stuff. And, a little bit more to the plot, but I know Larry Cohen prefers the extra 30 minutes, but I think it's a better movie at an hour and a half.
Okay.
Hour and a half, 90 minutes is the sweet spot, unless you're doing something special and you're prepared to keep people's attention for that. You can't extend like a piece of Americana kind of thing like this is to past 90 without really risking stuff, in my opinion. I agree with you, because you're right about that tight 90 minutes. It's like it doesn't waste a second, and it's perfect. Even it ends perfectly. It lands like whoosh, little cliffhanger, leaves a bit open for a sequel. You're done. You're out.
Yep.
Even
Yeah.
with the after credits. Yeah.
Yeah, you could still do it. Yeah,
Well,
Just
you
back
can
can't
then
still
you
get
do
had to
it.
enough.
fast forward on a VHS.
Oh, I fast
Hmm.
forward because I can't
Or
get enough
just,
of this stuff.
or you
So,
just watch the credits, and
What do you think it tastes like, this stuff?
fluff.
You think it is Fluffernutter?
I think.
Was
I mean,
John's already got something.
or Cool Whip. Either the two.
I've long had this belief. I think this stuff tastes like your favorite thing. I think
Oh,
this stuff doesn't taste like anything on its own. I think it
Ooh,
tastes like what you want it to taste like.
that
like
would add to the
manipulating the
appeal.
mind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That
It
would work
hijacks
out
your stuff,
actually.
your
Hmm.
taste buds.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then you can't stop eating it until you're a hollowed out stuffy.
You know what's
It,
kind of refreshing about this? Did they ever do any sequels or anything like that?
for the stuff, no.
What's refreshing about it is that you don't find out if it's like an alien entity or if it is just like a colony of fungus or if it's this or that. You don't ever find that out, and I kind of think it strengthens the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because any explanation kind of minimizes it. It takes some of it away.
Because then you're getting into the blob. And there was multiple
Yeah.
times watching this movie where I saw, okay, I was like, okay, this reminds me of the blob. Okay, this
Mhm.
reminds me of the blob.
Mhm.
But they never ever get into the point where it's derivative of the blob
Mhm.
because this is the stuff.
Yep.
If that makes sense to anybody out. It even dies to fire, like the
Yeah.
blob.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the blob doesn't die to fire.
It gets
But,
hurt
you know,
though.
yeah.
It's a strong similarity, especially like how it moves in certain scenes. I was like,
Mhm.
are you gonna turn purple? Are you not? But as I was watching it too, I was thinking of like one old X-File episode called Ice. In the episode, real quick, they find like this worm life form that's frozen in Antarctica, which supposedly
I
they
remember.
have. Yeah, they find it and it's got like the mind control and stuff. And I was thinking about it while watching the stuff, like because reading the synopsis, everyone says it's an alien entity and it's like coming from the earth. Like there could be
Mhm.
something further down on the earth as like people think or suppose, and it could just be something like we said, like another entity, or I was even
Mhm.
going with symbiote because how it affects, the whole body and controls.
Yeah.
Well, there's lots of viruses that we've gotten afflicted with throughout our history and stuff like that that have changed us. Like, it's just a thing. Or it's changed our physiology and things like that. It's not
Mhm.
out of the question at all.
Yeah.
It's like a word. John's totally bored with this. John's like, yeah,
All right.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
You got a
I'm
game
into it.
for us?
Oh,
You got a
of
game for us, John?
course I have a game. Of course there's a game. So I'm not sure. I feel like this game might be easy. It might not be. I did it with Allison. It was very easy for her.
Oh, she's
From what
smarter than we are.
from what you told me,
Um,
you said it was going to be destruction overload as you start
it's
with
either
Return of the
go-
Living
you're
Dead.
either gonna have no issue with this, with your stasher slash stash 3/5, or you're gonna struggle. Like it, I'm very curious because Allison, and maybe it's the way I ordered it. I don't think so. Allison had no problem keeping the 3 movies that she liked.
Okay.
Is it random again, the order?
It is random ordered again. And it's themed, and I'm gonna up the stakes with the theme. If within the first 3 movies you can guess the theme, I will let you stash an extra movie.
No
Ooh,
way.
okay.
Yeah.
This is definitely the most 80s cover I've seen in a while.
It's
I
the
love
original
this
poster.
cover. It's so American Gothic zombie.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Mm.
Mhm.
The mohawk too and everything. All right. So we got a theme to consider here. They're back from the
Unlimited
grave.
unlimited guesses, or are we limited?
1 guess per movie through the first 3.
Okay. Hmm.
So movie number 1 is obviously Return of the Living Dead.
Dun 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 dun.
Hmm.
What could it be? The movies from 1985.
Oh, Kearns gets an extra one.
I was
No
gonna
way.
say,
They
No
nice.
are
way.
1985. They are all 1985. So Kearns, you get to stash 4 of these. Sorry, Ryan.
Fuck it, Ryan.
All right. All right.
Can I
Right.
choose to give up my extra one so that he has to slash an extra one?
That's so messed up. No,
Ooh.
keep it. Keep it.
You know what?
Uh,
I will allow it.
no, I can't do that to my
Okay.
dying
Oh, no,
relative.
no, no. Let's do it
That's
because I
messed
am
up.
slashing Return of the Living Dead then. Let's do
Oh,
it.
man.
I like Return of the Living Dead, but I might have to slash it too. Even if I get to
I
stash
do.
4, I might have to slash it.
And you got an extra one. You,
Yeah.
there's no excuse for you not
I'm
to
I'm
like
gonna
stash
stash.
it.
I will stash it. I'm not gonna screw you over, and I'm going to stash this. Those are 2 things that are happening.
Good.
Thank
That
you.
means I don't have to drive to your house and punch you in the mouth.
Good. I do love this
Mm.
movie.
Number
It's been a
2.
while.
Stash.
Of course, we got
Stash.
Romero. Yeah, I have to stash this too. The
This can,
Darkest Day.
here's a good question, Kearns. Do you prefer dawn or day more?
Day.
Yeah,
You
John.
guys,
Yeah, John.
no,
Yeah,
no.
John.
Dawn is the far superior zombie movie.
Yeah, I just said that to piss John off. I
What
really
would
don't
you?
care.
Yeah,
Far,
you do
far
care.
superior.
You-
And I
No,
love
I don't.
I
honestly
love
don't.
Day of the Dead. Dawn is
Dawn of the
my-
Dead is super fun because you have that whole like fantasy built into it. For me, anyway, I've always fantasized about being stuck in the mall when I was little and
Exactly.
stuff.
Exactly. That's where it came from.
Yeah,
Fair.
Always.
That's where it came from. That's the point I made this afternoon, Ryan.
But how easy
You
was it for
didn't-
the
you
zombies to
didn't
get
fan
in?
it.
How easy?
It wasn't until other people came along.
yeah.
Bikers and all
Just like
that.
in real life, everything got screwed up by the idiots.
And it would have been okay if they had just stayed up in their little safe space and let the bikers trash them all and then recaptured it.
That's true too.
But
It was a,
they had to fight for their
fatal mistake.
safety.
but they were safe. They were perfectly safe if they had stayed in that office.
They're safe in a bunker too. Underground.
And the day.
Were they, though?
And
Were they though?
Oh, till that got messed up, but that happens later
But-
on in the film.
No,
what year did Dawn come out?
78.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Same year
But
as
I-
Halloween. Crazy.
The underground bunker was never safe because they were keeping zombies down there.
Yeah, for
one
experiments.
does.
They were in control. Kinda.
Were they?
They created
Because
Bob.
they sure lost control of that in a hurry.
All right.
It was a long time before I saw this movie in the non-TV edit version. By the way, a long time. They
We're
used to
about to
show
get-
the uncut ones on AMC at like late
Mhm.
night.
We're about to
Right.
get really far off the topic here if we keep
Let's
talking
do
about
it.
this.
Yeah, good point. We
Because
can
I will.
It's Romero.
I
Come on.
will.
listen.
I-
People aren't
yeah.
listening to us because they hate horror. You can
Mhm.
talk about this as much as you want.
Dude, this will be a 4-hour episode if I get going right now.
Well, it's my fault because I literally said it to get you going. So
Mm-hmm.
knowing you,
I
got-
mean,
I'm okay with it.
and I will give you another reason why it's better to be in the mall than underground. How many escape passages were there underground?
like two.
No, they had more.
One-
I think they had a few.
One slow ass elevator.
They had the elevator, but they also had the pathway with multiple
The
exits. I think
stairs.
yeah,
They had stairs like
Okay.
that.
that works.
Those one at a time rung ladder into the cement things. Like you're not safe under there. With nobody up top watching the fence, like everybody's down below. So even every time you go up, you have no sense of whether you're walking into a zombie horde, whether they knock down the fence and they're inside, waiting for you to just pop your head up. No, you're much safer in the mall.
I mean,
Prairie dog in it.
but
Yep.
they were able to safely get to the helicopter. You know, the fence was, reinforced as best as possible.
I mean,
Again, there was a mess up, and that's what
a
brings them in.
few of them were able to, but the mess up was always going to happen because you're keeping zombies down below.
True. Well, I mean, they were the whole idea though is like, how are we going to help them adapt or getting onto our level? Because by that time, after dawn, day is like the whole zombie apocalypse has happened, and he.
But that's
furthers
not
that.
that's not even what Dr. Frankenstein was supposed to be doing down there.
Oh no.
He was supposed to be trying to figure out a way to stop them, not a way to adapt them.
Correct. But that's what makes it so unique, and what makes Romero unique is like if you look into the deeper psychology, it's like how do we work along with them instead of against them?
I mean that's a theme from Night
Yep.
really through Land, because then Diary is sort of concurrent to Night, and survival is sort of a whole different thing. But those four from Night to Land, you get the evolution that then continues into the book that came out after he died, that was finished by Daniel Kraus. You get the evolution of the zombie.
I'm gonna have to read the book.
The book is, I love the book. I know there are people who don't. I loved it. Because
You're a Romero fan though.
you mainly just have to stamp his name on something, and I'm gonna want to see it or read it.
I would dare to say you're a Romero super fan.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. If I had kids, at least one of them would be named George.
The other
At
Romero.
least one. At least one. Yeah, there might be a Romero. There might. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
it's
actually,
very
that'd be
likely.
neat. We have to spread John's seed.
Please don't. Nobody needs that.
For we need to see these children named after George A. Romero. Which kid's gonna be named A?
That's the third one.
The middle one,
Alphonse.
Oh,
obviously.
okay, fair. George
that's
A. Romero.
All
This
right.
is my son George. This is my son A, and this is my son Romero.
Now I have
All right.
stashed 2 of these.
Yeah,
Ryan has stashed 2 as well, correct?
Nope.
No,
One.
Oh, he cut-
Ryan's 1-1 because Ryan slashed return.
Yes.
Next.
2. Oh, Freddy's Revenge. Look at that awful, awful cover.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers, you
I mean,
big shits.
they got like the biggest part of the movie, which is cool, the bus, which really opens it. Other than like,
Mhm.
I mean, the movie's it's an okay movie, but there's so much controversy behind it because of like the subtle hints that they were putting throughout it, which was questionable at the time and stuff.
Yeah, it's the LGBTQ nightmare.
Yep. Like
And that made a certain group of people angry, and it continues to make that same certain group angry.
That is a thing. But for reasons other than that, I'm slashing it.
Yeah, I mean, and for reasons other than that theme, it's definitely not high on my list of nightmare movies.
no. And they had something special, like the whole idea of him coming into the real world and mixing it
Yeah.
into it and like kind of possessing the main character, but it was just initiated wrong. I feel like they pushed a lot where they didn't have to push.
It was a
And-
slog. It just I didn't enjoy it. That's all that I got
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
have any like really intelligent way to articulate it.
I own it. I have it for the collection.
Yeah. I mean, I have
sure,
the whole
know.
collection. I own it. But
Yeah. I'll watch it
You've got
once in a blue
you've got-
moon.
so Ryan, you're slashing this also.
Yeah. I love Freddy, but nah. I'll take it over Freddy's dead though. I'll say that.
What kind of trees are
Really?
those? This cover really bothers me. What kind of trees are those? Those are like trees you see in the African savannah.
Depressing.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
More I look
Not
at
the
this cover,
greatest
the
cover
angrier
for
I get.
this.
No,
It's the one I could find that was a good size.
looks-
Next.
I'm not criticizing you for choosing this cover.
No.
I'm criticizing them for creating it.
He looks like a
Yeah,
demon.
no, this is
Like, do you see his ear? His ear is pointed. He looks like
Yeah.
a demon elf.
It looks like
He's
his
sort-
ear was stamped on.
he sort of looks like what Freddy Krueger could have looked like if they didn't do a good job with the makeup.
Fair. And look at his hand. His hand has the
Mhm.
knives coming from his fingertips. All right, we gotta
I
change
mean,
this.
Yeah,
He's
you're
not
right.
Wolverine.
No, he's not. No,
That's the most glaring thing on there. You're right. That's
Like-
unforgivable.
Freddy.
And
Movie
Edward
number
Scissorhands.
4.
Yeah.
Ghoulie.
Oh,
I love Ghoulies so much. That was 85.
Yep.
How scared were you to sit on a toilet when you were little, John? Well,
Very,
you were too old. By the
very,
time Ghoulies came
Yeah.
out, you weren't, like, scared. But yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan, you saw
very,
this at Blockbuster.
very. I didn't want to
I
go
was
on the
scared.
toilet.
I was scared of the toilet after Jaws, but
Sorry, that's not funny.
Fair. No, that's fair.
No, that's horrible.
Orca. Couldn't take a
Mhm.
bath because of Orca. They killed his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Ghoulies. How do you slash Ghoulies?
Just by flushing it down the toilet. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, it's so much fun, though.
I
Ghoulies
know.
is, like, such a blast.
Yeah, but he's evil.
He's wearing suspenders. He is evil.
Oh no, I'm
But he's
talking
not
about
much
me-
evil.
John.
He
me
had
or the
to
ghoulie?
for 85.
Both
I mean,
the toilet
listen,
and you.
again, random order. I have nothing to do with the order. I just picked the movies.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm,
Like
I'm
I don't know
keeping
what's-
the Ghoulies. Screw it. I'm
Nice.
keeping it.
Tina,
All right.
you got
So you-
4.
Ryan, you have 2 stashes left, and Kearns has 1. Even with the
Ooh.
extras.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Next.
I'm very liberal
Okay.
with my stashes. Ooh.
This came out in conversation today too. It's an underrated.
really?
Sure did.
Yeah, it's an underrated film. It's a fun underrated film.
I
Look at that
love
knife.
this one.
Look at
Yeah.
Oh man, that house is literally in the town I live in. That house is up on a hill as you're heading towards the Home Depot from this area. You guys should understand that. That
I
should help
got you.
Yep,
Hey, is that
How's it-
Norm?
that's Norm.
It is Norm. Norm's in this, and Bull
Norm.
from Night Court.
Hmm.
Bull from Night Court plays the corpsey guy.
Wait, are you
Oh, I can see it actually in his eyebrows.
Richard Mall.
Richard
Yeah.
Two-Face? Yep.
Bull from Night Court.
Two-Face.
Two-Face.
Of
Batman the Animated Series.
from Night Court. Harry.
From Night. Mm-hmm.
I love Night Court.
I
by the
love
way.
Night Court.
That came up today this week too. Actually, this came.
Night Court did?
Yeah, it came up
this
this
week.
week with my wife. We were talking about Night Court. Now we love
It's
that show.
such a good show.
Another underrated gem. That was a time where what was it? Night Court wings and chairs.
Yeah.
All in one
Yup.
shot.
Mhm.
You would
See-
just sit there and just donk.
Yep.
That's the thing. I like being old enough to watch Night Court when it was originally on. It was properly rated. It's just people forgot how good it was.
It's true.
You forgot too, like there was not I wouldn't say soap opera sort of vibe to it, but there was a building of relationships and there was
Mhm.
sexual tension and it was an
Mhm.
adult show.
Yeah. Like you had the story of the week. You didn't have to watch every week to keep up with a plot, but every week there were little developments in the relationships of the characters.
Yep.
Mhm. What's the name of the lawyer? The actor who plays the lawyer. He's so
John Larroquette.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. Don
There's
Larroquette.
John Larroquette and Marky Post.
Marky Post. Better than Marky Mark, I say.
I
I'm
love
slashing
Marky
house, by the way.
Post.
Yeah, I'm
I kinda
slashing
figured.
it.
I have
too.
to. I have to, bro. I'm down to one left.
Norm. No more Norm.
Sorry, Norm. Sorry, Bull.
We know where we'll find them.
Where everybody knows your name.
your name.
All right,
Do. And wait, what is that?
ladies and gentlemen,
I
Silver
like
Bullet.
Silver Bullet too, though. How many more do we have
Hello.
after this?
Wait a minute. Is that what you?
There are 3 left.
Oh, I can't. After this, there's 3 left?
This is including this. There's 3.
Okay.
That's why
Okay,
you
that might have
you mentioned half these movies today, brother. I'm just saying. You
Oh,
like?
I did, but it was coincidence.
Okay,
it
I
was
was
the
like-
person we were talking to driving that more than me.
I thought you were landing Easter eggs, and I'm like, damn it, he gave me clues.
This
No,
is
I-
Fred Savage in this, right? In the
Oh no,
wheelchair?
Corey Haim.
Corey Haim is the kid, and then the Gary Busey, obviously.
I thought Gary Busey was in the wheelchair asking for buttered sausage, but that wasn't true.
Now. He is now.
That would have been weird if Gary Busey was playing a kid in 1985.
How's Gary Busey still alive? Can we talk about it?
That's an interesting question.
I saw
That's a lot of cocaine.
he had an Instagram
a
video
lot.
recently, and he looks like Skeletor. And I'm not trying to be funny, but he looks like
it's just-
Skeletor.
the nature
that.
of his face with his big gangly teeth and stuff, it accentuates it as he's getting more gaunt, and
I'm
he's ghastly.
It's the reconstruction surgery he had after that motorcycle
He-
accident that's like really protruding his face out. All that surgery.
Hope he's comfortable as he searches for butter sausage.
I like- Ah, man.
I gotta slash it because I just don't know what you got coming down the pipe, and if there's something amazing next, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, but there
So-
might not be. You know what? I'm gonna stash it. Stash
Ooh.
it. I am. I'm gonna stash Silver Bullet because
I'm glad. That makes me happy.
it gets me a 2 for 2. I don't want to like go in blind. Not tonight.
So, you each have one of each left with 2 movies to go. Let's see.
Oh
Ooh.
God, yes. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. But then what else is there? What else came out in 1985?
Yeah, we're gonna think what else came out in 1985. That's a horror movie. Oh,
1985 was a good year. I just picked
I can
8 random
tell.
ones. There was a lot of cool
I'll,
stuff in 85.
I'll take Jerry Dandridge. I'll take it. Fright Night. You know what? Going back.
This is random order too, so he's
Yeah.
not like leaving us with some evil thing. I
I
will
mean, I-
also take Fright Night.
Yeah.
I still might be. In fact, now that I remember what's last, I think you're both about to be severely disappointed in your choices.
Why? What's?
Well,
I
not
would-
all of them. Probably
I-
just Fright
I-
Night.
I would even say you will regret your choices and that you have made bad choices because movie number 8 is Reanimator.
Oh,
Man, I do love Lovecraft, dude.
yeah, Reanimator's so good too. But you know what?
You
You know what?
Lovecraft.
I would trade Silver Bullet for Reanimator. But I'll accept.
Yeah,
I'll accept my
I would do
choices.
Fright Night.
What?
I would do Fright Night for it.
Nah,
I would do Fright Night for Reanimator.
keep Fright
Did I
Night.
You wouldn't-
stutter?
You wouldn't
Jerry
go
Dandridge.
Ghoulies for Reanimator?
Ooh.
No.
What?
No, I love the Ghoulies. Ghoulies is my extra. That's my bonus movie. So that's untouchable.
That's my my
The-
sinful movie.
It's fair. I think, Ryan, you're lucky I didn't institute the rule I'm thinking about with stash or slash.
Good.
that
Well, I
you
mean,
can no longer use the movie you slash in your top 5.
I would be
Oh,
fine
that'd
with
be
it.
kind of cool.
Yeah, I told him I'd be fine with it. I mean,
That
There's-
would be rough. That
Yeah. doesn't relate. This doesn't relate to my top 5 tonight, which I'm fine with
mm-hmm.
Works
Nope.
out.
for tonight.
But I'll
that
get
was-
it
That was
eventually.
another good game. Another
Yeah,
fun game, gentlemen.
That was fun.
I struggled finding a game for this week because I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but literally and figuratively about the movie, the stuff.
Nice tie-in right there.
Ooh.
But
Just can't get
there's
enough.
not a lot of ways to link it.
Were you just living, if you were in 85 and you were 17 to 25 years old or something, were you just living at the theater there in 1985? Because
You
look
have
at that
to have been,
lineup.
right?
Yeah.
You
How did they
to
even have
been.
those movies come out and not just like, stack on top of each other
Yeah,
and ruin the box office?
I'm
They're
sure
all
they did.
horror.
I'm sure like one of those people who like post pictures of like movie billboards from old times. I'm sure there's ones that are just insane from 85. Cuz I left out stuff. There was Friday the 13th 5, Howling 2, Life Force, Warning Signs. So many good movies came out in 85. Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf is probably the
Okay.
biggest box office out of everything we've
Probably.
mentioned so far.
Friday the
Teen Wolf,
13th
yeah.
probably was up there too. The Friday the 13th movies raked in dough.
Yes, they did. Even
But
if
Jason.
well, there was no Jason. Spoiler. Not for part
Is
5.
that
Yeah,
like a
five-
Halloween 3?
Five's a non-Jason one. Yeah.
Well, it was
Well-
Jason, but not
Why?
Jason.
There's a Jason, but it's not Jason.
It's a blue mask, not a red mask.
5 is a mess.
I like 5 though.
5 is a mess.
I do like.
It's
5.
all right.
It-
But 5 is way down my list of Friday movies.
But you were mentioning how you can release so many good horror movies, or the idea of so many horror movies is like it wasn't expensive at that time, and every studio was competing with one another, so they just kept
Mhm.
releasing every year or even throughout the year horror movie after horror movie just to beat each
Yeah.
other out, and that's what makes it prime. I feel like the entire 80s with horror or starting with the 70s and building up to the 80s.
Mhm.
It's like nonstop. But also look at the ticket
Like
prices at the time.
yeah, yeah, and, like, none of the movies that I put in that game were particularly big budget.
Silver Bullet?
They were all
Didn't
pretty
seem.
Silver Bullet wasn't that big a budget. Like, I
No,
mean,
I
think
feel like
about it,
that
like,
was
a lot of that is
simplest. It was
not
a small town,
yeah.
Gary
small town
Busey?
kind of setting.
Corey Haim?
Day of the Dead was Romero's most expensive zombie movie to that point, but, I mean, he made Night on nothing, and he made Day on Dawn on just a little bit more. Dawn's budget was only 600,000.
So then how
How do
much?
you even rent the mall?
Mhm.
600,000.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of after-hour stuff there.
I suppose, yeah.
Which makes me
Um,
wonder how he did the daytime scenes. I mean, without lighting because of that time, without CGI. I mean,
Mhm.
they had to close it off for him for at least a couple
Early
hours.
mornings. Yeah, early
Well,
mornings.
fair.
did look into that. People would want to hear about that for when we start doing
No.
these movies because we haven't done a lot of
Well,
Romero. Shockingly enough.
Not yet.
Dawn is coming up in May.
Mhm.
So
Woo, there you go, John. It's your
The
time to shine.
original.
Mhm.
Original. Not the new
Dawn
one.
is coming up in May. Yep.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
original. We could do the I don't even know if I'd call it a remake. What would we call the new one? New Dawn.
New Dawn.
Yeah.
Not the Twilight
New
movie.
Dawn of the Dead. Later on in life we can do that and compare and
Yeah.
contrast. Talk about how much we hate Mekhi Phifer in that movie.
Real quick, Day of
And
the
in
Dead
general.
was
Yes.
made with $3.5 to $4 million budget.
Yep.
That's insane for a man who
Yeah,
usually
like
works
that's
with nothing
It's in
to have all that
1985.
money.
So what's that worth today? You want to cry?
that's the
Over
point
a
I was
billion.
making with you when we were a couple weeks ago when we were arguing Craven and Romero and how you could make all 6 Romero zombie movies for less than it costs to make Scream 4.
True, but I would still
And
And then
Scream
make
4's budget
Craven
and
over
star
Peter
power
Jackson.
mostly, isn't it?
and
Yeah.
then make 3 more of them. And to get to 40 million. Like the average Romero Land was the most expensive and they estimate I think that was between 15 and 19 million.
Ooh,
Wow.
I
And a
mean,
lot of that goes into star power because that's where he has names. He's got Leguizamo,
Really?
he's got Hopper, he's got that British dude who almost became big,
Simon Clark.
whose name I'm blanking on right now. Yeah. He's got I'm sure it didn't cost a lot, but there's the Simon Pegg, Nick Frost cameo.
Oh,
They probably love doing that. I was gonna say 15 million
I'm
budget
sure
on that
because
one. Not bad.
are there any cameos in this stuff? This week's film?
there are 2 uncredited cameos. 3.
Let's hear about those.
3.
That's how
So
we'll get on that.
the supermarket clerk in the scene that Jason destroys all the stuff is Eric Bogosian. He's a pretty big name.
Pretty sweet.
There. When you get the factory tour, she just happened to be on set with Dad. You get a cameo from Mira Sorvino.
Nice.
Yeah, that's Mira Sorvino.
Yep.
okay.
Met her, by the way, and the capacity of a fan at a con when I was signing books, and she is the most lovely, wonderful, nice lady.
I love when that happens. I love meeting people at those things who are just so
I knew
nice.
she wasn't making any money off me, and she was super nice to me. So I was
Mhm.
like, cool, you're nice. I like you. And then John Cusack looked like he was dying of liver cancer, and I was like, oh my God.
He was waiting
I
for
had
you to
one
bring
like
out the
like that
radio.
at Chiller too.
Yeah.
One of the years we went to Chiller, Brian O'Halloran, Dante from Clerks was
Yeah.
there. And
Yeah.
if you go online, they like back at that point in time, there were terrible stories of people who met him and he was just nasty and whatever. He couldn't have been a nicer guy. He talked to us and quoted lines from us, signed stuff for free. He was just like the nicest
that's
guy in
awesome.
the world. Like, yeah. And like I had seen stuff that was kind of negative about him, and it just couldn't have been more opposite. But back to the stuff.
I was like, I had seen this stuff.
Well,
But no, we could wax and wane on that. We'll let you guys into more of John's convention stories as we go on in life, and my very few that I have.
you forgot about Patrick Dempsey.
Oh yeah, I did because we got distracted on waxing poetic about convention meetings. Yeah, Patrick Dempsey is the illicit stuff buyer
Yep.
at the end. Once the stuff is outlawed, as anything that's outlawed, you get a black market.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, you got more stuff. He does that. Patrick Dempsey,
Yeah,
very young Patrick Dempsey.
So he became a
Yep.
doctor. Dr. McDreamy.
Yep.
In ER.
yeah, he did his residency after the stuff.
Because he had to cure the addiction then.
Exactly.
They don't get into that.
Yep.
Like what
Started
happens to
with
the
the
people who
diversion
were
program,
addicted
and
to
he
the stuff
became
and they
a
have to come
doctor
off
from
of it?
there.
Like how does that work?
I think they
Doesn't
died.
it stay in them?
I don't know. Does it?
Oh well, it's true. It does it does come out of a lot of them at some points.
Yeah,
and
but
they-
when it's out, I kind of think you're gone at that point.
Yeah, I think you're done. So I think
Yeah,
once you're addicted to
I
it,
don't think
that's
there's
it.
coming back. I don't think there's coming back from being a stuffy. I think a stuffy is like being a zombie at that point.
I mean, how it rips through your mouth. It like rips the whole jawline open. So, I mean, you're not
Which is
coming back.
super interesting because it could easily squeeze out normally
Mm-hmm.
or go
No,
the
it's
other way.
Yeah, it's going for max discomfort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
it's
its
like
escape,
a jerk.
and it hollows them out. Like everybody they fight after they've vomited the stuff out of them is just like a hollow shell.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. Which
And
is
collapsed.
cool special effects. Each time they did a punch and you'd see the face
So,
wipe off.
Yeah.
But I guess at
Like
this point we find out the stuff is feeding on them then.
Yes.
Yep.
Dun,
Yep.
dun.
It's feeding on them and turning them into stuffies.
Dun, dun.
Stuffies.
Stuff. That's not my word. They call them stuffies in the movie too.
Stuffies.
The stuffies.
Dun, dun, dun.
But like, I mean, that whole mouth element and the way they create that is just a wonder of practical effects too.
Kind of neat.
If they did this now, they'd definitely try to CGI that and it wouldn't look as cool.
No.
Agreed. Like they kind of end up with what happened with the ring. With the victims in the ring, you see them there,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't look okay. It looks bad.
Yeah.
We're talking about the
Alright.
OG.
Before we, yeah, well, the OG
The
ring.
The Naomi
be-
Watt American.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Japanese.
not the
the American,
Japanese
not
one.
the Japanese, the American. My bad.
Yeah, because this is America. This is America. It's not like we're in Vietnam right now, where half of our listenership is. By the way.
But speaking of Vietnam, we progressed to a Vietnam tangent in this too when Mo and company go to find Colonel Spears to help them conquer the factory, and he's definitely not real army anymore. He's full on like
I
country
forgot about
militia guy.
part of the movie. Yeah, he's like, I will defend America.
He's an interesting dude.
He is very, and he's really another character that's kind of predictive of where we get to as a society.
Yeah.
He did,
They made
The
him a
stuff-
hero in this.
yeah, the stuff kind of gets predictive about consumer culture, about people like Colonel Spears, about a lot of it. Watching the stuff now reminds me of how glad I am that I don't often fall in with trends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good call. You don't have
'Cause-
1,000 pogs from the 90s and things like that hidden under your mattress? No?
Beanie Babies.
Me neither.
No Beanie
Tamagotchi.
Babies, no
We work with
Tamagotchis,
Tamagotchis, so we don't need to buy them.
no Elmos, no any of that stuff.
Yup.
None of the music that was trendy, none of the I don't it's not an active thing that I do, but once people start raving about something, I'm less interested. And that's what would happen with the stuff.
Nice.
Can see
Very
that.
nice. Is there anything else you want to touch on from the movie before we hit the ratings?
I mean, we can touch the ending and how like they kind of it's like a feel good ending, which is good because you need a feel good ending at the end of this. I mean, the
Yeah,
kid,
kid's an orphan.
yeah,
for
Jason.
starters.
There we go,
Like,
Jason.
Yeah.
He's
I mean, judging by that family, he may be better off.
Yeah,
Mhm.
good point.
They
Actually,
seemed like they
maybe
weren't the
not the
best
worst
before
thing.
the stuff.
You know, it's we didn't talk about yet either. Before we jump in, what Ryan was saying, the tanker truck when he's inside of it.
Oh my god.
There's a
Uh-huh.
perspective I never thought I'd have. As soon as he got in there, I was like, oh, this is going to be horrible to watch.
Claustrophobia,
As
100%.
it fills with peanut butter fluff. No, thank
Yeah.
you. Nightmare
Yeah.
unlocked.
Yep.
Ugh, another great job by this movie to make you skeeve.
But if it wasn't the
Yeah.
stuff and it was fluff, I think I would have been fine. I would have just eaten it all.
You
That's
just eat your way out, like in beer. What is that beer fest?
Beer
where he has
fest,
to
you
drink
Beer
out of the
fest.
tank.
Yeah. Yeah.
they killed him.
Yep.
Good
Still,
Hmm.
he's drinking to
Mhm.
drink by beer. I can't say the line because the line's like too outrageous. But
Yeah.
but
All right,
So-
before we do the reviews, what were you gonna say?
We get the stuff pulled from markets and burned and destroyed. And we get Nicole, the ad executive, making a statement on TV, and people believed it. Like that one thing I noted at that point in the movie was, I'll read exactly what I wrote in my notes. Today we'd have deniers and the stuff would win.
It's true though, because back then they didn't have the element of people going on paying bot farms and stuff on social
Mhm.
media to spread misinformation. Yeah.
Yep.
Gnarly.
Yeah. And then I like the full end where Mo goes back to the original stuff executive
Yep.
and one of the snack food executives that hired him at the beginning. And they're like, oh, look, we're marketing the taste. It's only 12% the stuff and it's safer. And he pulls out his weapon, dumps boxes of the actual stuff in front of them, and forces them to eat what they did to the people.
That was a cool
I-
ending.
I feel
Yeah.
good, like they get what they deserve, and
Exactly.
the cops come, Mo and Jason leave. I guess he adopted him. I'm presuming
I
think
mean,
he
I
just left with the
guess.
kid.
he just left the
I
kid
guess.
there.
I
They didn't
mean,
really get
luck.
into it. Like many things,
Yeah.
they took.
Yeah.
a
He
loose
just kind of
thing they
has.
felt they
He
didn't
just
even tie up.
he just kind of has a kid and a girlfriend at the end. Like,
Yep.
he didn't really establish a whole lot of that, but you don't.
They didn't
need
waste
that.
time answering questions like that, and I actually,
Yeah.
for some reason, it really worked.
Yeah, I don't need that question answered. Not
Yeah,
by the
it's
stuff.
like, oh, he
Like,
lived with them now, and
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, he's like, Chunk, you live with me now.
Yeah,
You li-
Sloth.
Sloth.
And
I was
Chunk.
like, what do you mean? Chunk ass sloth. You live with me now,
Sloth and
sloth.
Chunk, you live with me now. Yeah.
Let's hear some stuff reviews.
All right. So, on Rotten Tomatoes, the stuff is a 68% with the critics,
Okay.
Okay.
50% audience.
Okay.
Ooh, it's actually kind of rough.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
was
it'd
a
be
little
higher.
surprised by that. I did too. So 5 stars. I adore this movie. Some of the special effects were a bit ropey, even for its time, but the commercials and the presentation of the zombie dessert were so flashy that if you just saw the "Where's the Stuff" advertisement, you would assume that it's a real product.
That's fair.
Mo Rutherford has a weird character arc, but he's goofy and I love him. And I agree with that part. Like, you meet Mo and he's kind of a dirtbag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's kind of
agreed.
he's a corporate spy. He's taking money to try to ruin somebody else's company. And within like 5 or 10 minutes of the movie, you're like, nah, I love this dude. He's like this just gangly, goofy dude.
The anti James Bond.
Yeah. I like that. The anti-James Bond. Yeah. But not everybody's gonna love the stuff. Some people could get enough, in fact. 1 star. Probably the worst horror movie I ever sat through. I liked the idea though, and it had a couple good moments.
That was it.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
That's
Terse.
the entirety.
Yeah, this person
That's
has
the entirety.
no class.
Didn't-
No.
I mean,
class.
listen. Here's what I would say about this review. How is it the worst horror movie you've ever seen? but it had a couple of good moments. The worst horror movies I've ever seen had 0 good moments.
Rob Zombie, Halloween 2. Just saying.
And I'm
Just
cool with that.
Just
I'm cool with crapping on Rob Zombie again this week.
Listen,
Oh,
listen, Rob Zombie doesn't even, he's not even in the same universe as some of the worst ones I've seen. Horny teenagers must
perish.
cease to exist.
There it is. There it is. So we're
disappear.
gonna have to do. Ryan, I hope you're up for this because we're gonna have to put a beep in like the old days, like beep, beep. That'll be fun.
Follow the jumping
right.
ball.
And if you thought that 1-star person didn't like the stuff, here's a 1/2 star.
Ooh.
It's banal. It's bad. It doesn't make any sense. It can be treated as satire, but it's a very bad taste satire.
How do they know how it tastes?
I feel like it's a good taste.
I mean, I think he's licking
Satire.
movie covers.
Yeah, he's licking something.
He had the taste, not the stuff. A 1/2 star.
I didn't think
Right.
No.
this is one
That's okay.
I don't understand the bad reviews for, like that bad.
I don't get it.
It's just fair. It's not a fair assessment. I'm not saying it's the greatest movie I've ever seen or anything, but it was a fun ride.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. An underrated.
So what
Better
do you
than it
guys
felt.
think?
Who goes first, Ryan? You or me?
I'll go first. First time watch, and out of 5, I'd give it a 3.75 out of 5. I'll say that. Hits all the beats correctly. It's a fun movie. It does the job. Characters are you like the characters. You're rooting for them. You're happy when the bad guys get it. It's done right. I think it's a B movie. The acting is a little choppy at parts, but that's what makes it fun. And I love Mo. I want Mo. All right. I want a sequel. All right. I want the taste, but
Alright.
it was good. So 3.75 out of 5.
I was gonna say 3.5. I'll stick to it for all the reasons Ryan said, but I'm not gonna repeat them.
No, repeat them.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
I'm way above you guys on this one.
Ooh, what was your?
Really?
Way above. This is a 4.5.
I thought he was gonna say 5 out of 5. I was like, all right.
It's not. I could argue that if I just go purely on my expectation scale, it is a 5, but I'll go 4.5. I love this movie. Like, I've loved this movie from the first time I saw it, even when I didn't understand all the anti-consumerism elements. Even like I didn't understand all the jokes. It's just always hit me exactly where I want that movie to hit me.
Cool.
It's funny. It's well produced. It's the practical effects are mostly on point. There's you brought up the tanker truck. There was there's a moment in there where it's a little not great, but it's like 4.5. The stuff is a 4.5.
There's 2 scenes, real quick, as you mentioned, with the green screen, and I get it, but it works so well for the movie. Where it's like,
yeah, I mean, it works. Yeah.
yeah, it's like it's not one of those you're like, it's like, okay, I see what you're doing. Bravo. I can applaud this. It's like it's fun. It's not like, this
Yeah.
is shit. It's like, okay, cool. All right, let's have fun. Let's enjoy this film. I'm in it.
Yeah. And that's just what the stuff has to be. Is fun.
There it
And
is.
it's
That's a
short.
great way to roll into our top 5s, my friends.
Top 5s. Oh my god, top
That's what
5s.
this is about.
Well,
Fun.
you know what? With top 5s, we're gonna make it a little more fun, because tonight I am covering actors who've played mobsters in horror movies in honor of Paul Sorvino and Danny Aiello. And we're gonna start off with one of my favorite.
Paulie.
I couldn't find Paulie Walnuts, but I got Robert De
Not Paulie
Niro.
Walnuts. Paulie from Goodfellas.
Oh, Paulie. Oh, I went with
Mhm.
Paulie
Yeah.
Walnuts. I went
What are you
Sopranos
doing,
way.
man?
Henry, you gotta go. All right, but we're gonna start. Actually, this actor was in Goodfellas, and that's Robert De Niro. And we're gonna start off with 1994's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. It's not exactly Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. It's Kenneth Branagh's Frankenstein, and he does it. Well, give a little background. We already get Bram Stoker's Dracula, Francis Ford Coppola. Kenneth Branagh comes out and he goes, "We're gonna do Frankenstein." He gets a screenplay written by Steph Lady, Frank Darabont. He gets De Niro as the monster. Helena Bonham Carter as the lead, the bride. I know, like
I love her.
you can't go wrong with this movie. It's a good
Look
movie.
at her.
What, Helena?
Yeah, you keep going.
I love Helena.
I don't want to extend this.
No, it's okay. But it goes into number 4. Number 4, it's based on one of my favorite novels written by Agatha Christie called And Then There Were None. It features Ray Liotta, who, of course, in mobster movies, Goodfellas, famously, and its Identity, actually starring John Cusack, as well as Amanda Peet,
We've
Alfred
talked about
Molina.
identity on this podcast
Yes, we
before.
have. I love
I love
Identity.
the
It's
line.
just, I'm not gonna spoil anything because we probably spoiled it before. Watch that episode. Go through our archive, have fun. But the psychology of it and how it builds up and how they utilize Agatha Christie's story and flip it in a way, it's very unique. And it's always stuck with me since it's come out in 2003. Which leads to my number 3. It doesn't star, but it co-stars an actor who played a mobster, and that's James Gandolfini. And always remember, time is on your side, and that's Fallen. I love that movie. We've mentioned it before. It's just good. Stay away from people too, because something might be transferring from one spot to another. But this movie I haven't mentioned yet on the
Not COVID.
podcast. No, definitely not
It's
COVID.
his Azel.
Well, relating,
What do you think would have happened to that demon during COVID?
I probably would have made it.
He would have stayed inside, right? He can stay in for a long time.
He does a
one
hibernation
host.
thing, right?
I think he can stay in one host for a bit, can he?
Well, according
Oh, you don't remember? John doesn't remember.
according to the ending of the film, he does. Yeah, he gets stuck in the cat. So, and he's
Yeah, and he can walk back.
yeah.
That's how he gets back out of the woods, because he can't be floating around for a while. Then he gets banished to wherever.
Such a good. I'm gonna have to
Anywho,
watch
though.
that. Well, number 2. This is gonna be, I believe, a first. I haven't mentioned this film. We need some Al Pacino on this list. Talking about actors who are mobsters. It's one of my favorites. It's 1997's The Devil's Advocate. It's so good. The idea of the illusion of Paradise Lost, Dante's Inferno, the Faust legend, the lore of making the deal with the devil, and not only I've seen it 3 times, and the first time was just to watch it for enjoyment, but the other 2 times was as a study. And that movie, there's a lot of curves, and each time you watch it, you see something new, or you get something new out of it too. Not only from
Sure, at least they're on
you get a lot out of her.
every time.
But I'll say this. This one takes the cake because we started with De Niro, and we're going to end with De Niro. And no, it's not Cape Fear. I don't consider that a horror film. I consider Angel Heart a horror film. Love Angel Heart. I've waved the flag many of times. I recommend people to watch it. So good. Stars Lisa Bonet, Charlotte Rampling.
You almost said Lisa Bonet Ramsey.
I know I almost did. I caught myself though.
It's her older sister.
Yeah, we were gonna let you get away with that.
Caught myself.
All right.
But that's my top 5. Go watch Angel Heart.
Nice.
Stop being dweebs.
Yeah,
Go
everybody.
watch Angel
Don't
Heart.
be dweebs. Go watch Angel Heart. John, your top 5.
All right. I went with top 5 killer foods.
Killer Tomatoes better be on this.
Number 5. Red dye number 3.
Is that
What?
just what they banned in Europe, or is there a movie?
I'll just have to wait and see. Strongly linked to cancer in lab animals. But don't worry. It's only in candles, icings, sprinkles, puddings, strawberry milk, frozen yogurt, maraschino cherry, some hot dogs, bacon bits, some vegan meat substitutes. Nerds. Finally banned in the US, but not in effect until 2027.
Yeah, to give people time. Wait, you're doing real stuff?
Wait.
Oh, this is depressing.
Hold on.
Okay, cool. Let's keep this going.
Oh, this is real. Oh God, no.
Yeah, because that is true. Everything John just said is true.
Number 4, Kasu Marzu,
What?
Hmm.
maggot cheese.
No, thank you.
Ooh.
I put this one on because I stumbled on this, and you guys have to hear it if I had to read about it.
Maggot
We're not
cheese.
The
putting a visual.
maggots, they put maggots in the cheese, the maggots poop and gradually turn the cheese into an almost liquid. It becomes extremely dangerous if the maggots are dead because then it's spoiled and you will be too.
Yeah, gross.
Number
Yes.
3, fugu,
What?
a blowfish dish. It could be more dangerous than cyanide and can only be prepared by well-trained chefs.
Fugu.
Fugu,
Fugu.
F-U-G-U.
You know that's a Simpsons episode. Not even joking.
It
Where
is.
Homer eats the
It is.
blowfish.
Yep.
It's a good episode.
Poison fish, poison fish,
Poison
poison fish.
Poison.
Mhm.
Easy.
Yep. And number 2, aki fruit. Unripened, it contains hypoglycine A, which can cause severe vomiting and even death. And number 1, oh shit, I realized I did the wrong list.
We do roundup?
Right.
Number 1, sanaji. It's a squid dish that presents a choking hazard unless thoroughly chewed because the tentacles can move and cling, causing suffocation.
Wait, it's alive?
Sweet. It's still the nervous
No,
system's still
no,
going.
not really. But guys, that was the wrong list. I'm sorry. That was my just plain killer foods movie, my plain killer foods list. I have a killer food in movies list too.
Yes.
Sweet.
Number 5,
You bastards.
Hannibal, and the food in Hannibal is Paul Krendler's brain.
Yes, it is.
Krendler is a jerk to Clarice through the entire movie, which doesn't endear him to the titular serial killer.
Speaking of gangsters, by the way, tie into him, it's Ray Liotta
Yep.
is the
It
actor.
is Ray Liotta. So he kidnaps him, performs a craniotomy, and serves his brain to Clarice, minus the fava beans and nice key.
And to himself while he's still alive.
And to himself. Yep.
Throughout that whole movie, that was the most unnerving scene, I feel. Where I was
Yeah,
like,
easily.
Got that whole franchise. I think that's the most unnerving sequence. Like that's just
I would take the face. I would
rough.
take the face when he peels the guy's face.
It's a tough watch.
I would take that one over that
I don't know.
overall.
Maybe. Maybe.
Not
Number
neither.
4. Ghost Ship.
Oh.
And in Ghost Ship, it is the rat poison soup.
Yep.
Oh.
Probably most notable for the opening scene of a ballroom full of revelers being sliced by a wire. Ghost Ship also offs a number of passengers with a soup full of rat poison.
Do you
Rough
like?
way to go. Cyanide is rough, dude.
Do you guys enjoy that movie? Because I feel that's an underrated movie. Go.
I like
fine.
parts of it. I
Yeah,
like
it's-
parts of it.
It's fine.
Number 3. We're going to go to 1990 and the TV movie It.
Ooh.
And it's the fortune cookies,
Hmm.
boys.
I knew you were
Ah.
going there.
The enjoyable post-Chinese meal ritual of the fortune cookie is ruined as Pennywise tortures the adult losers with horrific versions filled with blood, an eyeball, a roach, and a crab. Almost enough to make you never want to find out your lucky numbers and a vague prediction ever again.
You know what's not vague? Tim Curry's still alive. I just want to put that out there.
Tim Curry is still alive.
So alive.
Number 4. It's a simple pizza, right, guys? Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream
Meatball.
Master. Except
Yeah.
Freddy's back to get the remaining Dream Warriors in the 4th installment, directed by Rennie Harlan, which I don't think I knew until I was researching this. In one of the more memorable scenes, Freddy enjoys a pizza with the heads of his victims in the shape of meatballs.
Hmm.
He loves soul food.
Want a meatball?
That's a tough scene for me to watch too. When I was younger, I remember that being very disturbing.
You would. So you would say,
Stabbing them.
okay, fair. I would say the bug scene always got me in that movie, where he crushes her.
A hard scene.
And
to watch.
Ryan, you almost stole my number 1 there, bud. Number 1, Attack of the Killer Donuts.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Curveball,
uh,
everybody.
A serum that reanimates the dead accidentally gets mixed into donuts, producing nasty killer donuts. A small group must band together to save their town from these pissed off pint-sized pastries. And you get a C. Thomas Howell cameo in this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or they're killer munchkins.
That should be the sequel. If they bounce
There
around.
should be a sequel. It's really low rated, and I think people just missed on this one. Like, it's good fun.
All right.
Right. Good top 5. Guys, that was the stuff.
Yes, it was. Always tried the
Was the
taste
stuff.
too.
Man,
Was
if you
never
can't
me.
get enough, of the stuff, there's a great release from Arrow. Pick it up.
Can't get enough.
Do it, even though it doesn't benefit us in any way.
Not in the least.
No.
See you next week.
Have a good one.
See ya.